8:30 this evening, one of our sergeants from the Zone 2 precinct was patrolling the area of Lenox Mall when he was flagged down by a citizen who said he witnessed an armed robbery in progress. The sergeant went to the scene of the parking garage where he witnessed two individuals robbing another individual at gunpoint. The sergeant ordered the suspect, who had a gun, to drop his gun. The suspect refused, so our sergeant fired multiple times at the suspect, striking him twice. So at this point, we have two suspects in custody. One of those suspects was shot in the chest and in the arm. He's currently in serious but stable condition at Atlanta Medical Center. The sergeant was not injured. We did recover the gun at the scene, and currently, because this is an officer-involved shooting, we've contacted the GBI, who will come in and perform the investigation.
Did this happen inside of the mall?
So this happened in the parking garage just outside of Lenox Mall.
Are you able to tell us anything about the victim and their condition? Or?
So at this time, the victim is not seriously injured. He is being transported to Grady Hospital. I can tell you that the suspects both appear to be in their early 20s, and that's the only information we have on them. I don't have a name for either one of the suspects at this time.
And as far as this whole thing transpiring, I know you guys are still investigating, but do you believe this maybe started in the mall and they followed them outside, or
So that we don't know, but we do know that the armed robbery did occur in the parking garage outside of the mall. We have multiple witnesses who saw it, and of course the one witness who flagged down our sergeant, who then went to the scene.
Do you know which exact parking deck is happening? Because we just had one last month, for December, outside Macy's. You know,
right, so this parking garage is going to be on the north side of the mall.
Okay.
Social media video showed a lot of chaos inside of the mall. Any injuries there, or I mean, is that just folks hearing those shots outside?
Yeah, so we've got a report of shots fired. The sergeant that was on the scene said he didn't hear any, so we don't know if that's related to the armed robbery or not, or what happened inside the mall, but we do know that the robbery itself, the armed robbery, occurred outside in the parking garage.
Do you guys have a presence here? I know during the holidays you have the holiday detail, but as far as like full-time somebody here, when it's not the holiday, how does that work as far as APD?
Sure, so we actually have a precinct here at Lenox Mall. It's always staffed, and like I said, the sergeant himself was patrolling tonight when he was flagged down, so we always have a constant presence at Lenox Mall.
Great. Anything you want to say? I mean, obviously, it feels like people can't go to the mall anymore without becoming victims of robberies. Anything you want to say to the public? Or?
Well, I think the location is really the least of our concerns here. It's really, the location is incidental. I think the questions you want to ask are, why did the suspect commit a robbery? Who is the suspect? What is his history? Is it a failure of the criminal justice system? Should he even be out on the street? You have to imagine that he probably would be committing a robbery somewhere. It just happened to be here at the mall. But I think the location itself is just incidental. You really have to focus on who these suspects are and why do they think that they have the right to rob somebody at gunpoint.
Great. Do you know if the mall shut, closed for us?
The mall is closed.
Okay. Great. Anything we can do to help you guys out, or are you guys looking
No,
for anybody?
I think that's it for now. Yeah, all the two suspects that were involved are both in custody.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate it.